Are you curious what's new in the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020 focused on airport and scenery enhancements? Then this is the video for you. Let's roll the intro and then let's look at the details. This week several new packages, and the first one is the HAMSOP pack Hungary by LH Simulations. So what does this include? It includes the air rescue operations for the HAMSOP pack Hungary. Scenery collection of the highly realistic HAMSOPs, which are locations which are used in Hungary for the emergency helicopters. So these are the locations included. So Botswer, Ballantufurat, and Barchali, not sure if I pronounced it correctly. And these are for the HAMSOPs. And the HAMSOPs, here's the let's say full name. It's the Helicopter Emergency Medical Services Operational Base. And includes, say, the rapid response services for the helicopters. In this case, 3 highly detailed versions, right? These 3 airports, realistic helipads and hangars are included, complete with ambient details such as fencing, parked vehicles, lighting and weathering. Then we've got the communication control, which you can use to control the hangar doors. Pretty nice. So you can open them or close them. There are the custom 3D assets and PBR materials, and of course designed for optimal performance. So this is how it looks like. So a lot of pictures, as you can see. You can see that they also include some, let's say, normal vehicles, right? Some tractors, some cars. Also night lighting looks pretty cool. And a lot of detail, as you can see. A lot of detail has been included in this nice pack. And you will get 3 helipads for the price of 1, right? Because it's 1 price which you need to pay for this package. But it still looks pretty nice, I would say. Then the next one is from Spinoza. It's the Pompano Beach Airport, Kilo Papa Mike Papa. This airport is a public airport located 1 mile northeast of the central business district of Pompano Beach in Broward County, Florida. It was constructed during World War II as a naval outlying landing field for Naval Air Station Fort Lauderdale. So what's included in this case? Well, hard to say because they didn't include a lot of details, to be honest. So let's quickly jump to the screenshots. So this is the first screenshot, right? A nice airport. You can see some parked cars over there. You can see the front of the terminal building, but also the hangars are there. So the hangars, I'm not sure if you can spawn from the hangars, but I do think that based on the screenshot you can do that. Then there's also a helipad. Then of course the Daher, more terminals, or not terminals, hangars, and also some offices, including some fake, would say, in interior, right? Because they're not really modeled from the inside, but it looks like that they mirrored it. Then we've got the administration building, including emergency services, the flight store. Then this is the beach, including, I would say, some point of interest, which I have added. So nice to see. And then we've got Goodyear, right? Goodyear, you remember them from the tires, but also from the airship operations. They're also included. So we get both the airport, the beach and the surroundings, and also this nice, I would say, Goodyear operations, air operations. I'm not sure if this one really flies, right? But it looks like it's static, but it still looks pretty cool. Then we've got MSF Scenery Builders. They released the Tri-Cities Airport, Kilo Papa Sierra Charlie. Also a nice airport, not too many details, so let's quickly jump to the screenshots where you can see the front of the airport, right? And this is the airport itself. So pretty large airport, as you can see. Parking spots are there for the cars. Then more from the front. And this it looks like the cargo part of the aircraft, or airport 3, I should say. Some refueling stations where you can refuel your cars, not your aircrafts. And then some hangars with some, I'd say, private jets parked over there. So looks pretty cool. Then we've got Los Angeles Region Enhanced Road Lights. This new type of package which Dream Scenery has started to develop, where they're developing or improving the lighting for these roads. In this case they applied it to the Los Angeles region, which makes it more realistic to fly over the city during the night. So nice package. Let's show me one more screenshot before we continue. Then we've got Mitsubishi A5M Claude, also by Dream Scenery. This one is the world first carrier-based monoplane fighter for interactive service. I'm not sure what kind of package it is because it's pretty hard to say. It looks like it's an aircraft, which means that this is in the wrong category being reviewed. So let's quickly look at it. Yeah, it looks like that we reviewed it in the incorrect category because this one is an aircraft, of course. But I will go to it and will show you the details. I'm not sure if the full aircraft is included or only the livery pack is included. Also, I do think that based on this, right, the pilot is missing. There are some things missing. I would say, yeah, is it really worth the money? I would doubt. And it's ranked as an airplane aircraft. Should have picked it up. Sorry for that. Then Dream Scenery did Naples region water fix. They fixed the water around Naples, a city in Italy. Well, and this looks simply, I would say, better, right, than the default water in Flight Simulator 2020. It has been improved by Dream Scenery, so I would say pretty nice that they did that. Scrolling down, we find Salvo Corporation. They released the Tumaco Airport. Sierra Kilo Charlie Oscar. It is an airport which has been developed together with glide slope simulations. It's the main airport in the department of Nariño. It's located on the El Morro Island, about 4 kilometers from the city center. It can be used by a lot of aircraft, including the Boeing 737 and the Douglas DC-9, but also larger ones such as the Lockheed C-30, the ATRs, and the Antonov AN-32 if you own it. Terminal objects in PBR, also ground PBR, and there's the custom terminal animations. So this is how it looks like. So including the interior of the terminal building, including some nice, let's say, scenery pictures, including some, say, persons dropping the baggage. So nice airport. Then we've got Sopwith Camel. Again, I miss another aircraft by Dream Scenery. So this is the aircraft. To be honest, I would say I'm really doubting if Dream Scenery should go into this direction. Because as far as I see, I'm not really that impressed. And also looking at the pricing, I can't imagine that it's a really high quality aircraft. So I'm not sure why they, I would say, are going into this direction. But maybe there's a valid point for that. I'm not sure. It looks like they're focusing on really old aircrafts. But pilots, etc. are missing, right? So not too impressed yet. The next one is Strasbourg Real Trees. So they remove the automatically generated trees and only preserve the trees which are added by default to grammetry content, which is, say, more realistic. So let's have a look at some of the screenshots which they provided. So in this case, Strasbourg has been updated with some more real trees by removing some trees. Scrolling down, we find Samsung 3D Tokyo City Times. So what did they do? They added a lot of point of interest. 500 handcrafted buildings. They added many handcrafted buildings to the Haneda Airport surroundings. Beautiful night effects. And a lot of things like museums, buildings, malls, hotels, banks, etc. are added. Besides that, there are some missing windmills to the default Tokyo area. Many landable rooftops are there. And as bonus, you've got Yokohama City with the details, as well as another bonus, the animated one-on-one Gundam to the Yokohama Bay. The real world one is closed already. Okay, so let's have a look at the screenshots. So this looks pretty cool, right? If you fly over Tokyo, normally you won't see these number of details. Whereas if you add this package, you will see a lot of more details being added to the city itself. I would say, as always, Samsung 3D, always great packages, always are adding a lot of details. So pretty cool. What I'm wondering is, okay, hey, did they include some pictures of the dam itself? Gundam Dock. So let's see if we can find it. No, unfortunately not. But you can see a no, it's not a monorail. I thought that I quickly saw a monorail, but now it looks like that they didn't include the picture of the dam itself, right? So pity. Then we've got Tawau Airport, Whiskey Bravo, Kilo Whiskey by South Oak Corporation into Malaysia on the island of North Borneo. It's the second major airport, strategically positioned as a key launch point for world-class diving destinations. This included custom terraforming, custom scenery objects, hand-placed taxiways, runway lighting, and a lot of other things like taxiway centers, taxiway edges, runway light systems, full night-day experience, as well as some other handcrafted items such as ground markings and textures, airline destinations, and the airline AirAsia, Malaysia Airlines, Batik, and Firefly. So let's have a look at the screenshots. This is the non-airport facing side. Here we can see the airport facing side with a jetway. So a nice airport, not a really big one, but still looks okay. Then we continue with Southwell Corporation. They also released the Ipoh Airport, Whiskey Mike Kilo India. It's a new airport. It's located regional hub that connects Ipoh and Perak to the major Malaysian cities and nearby international destinations. Same characteristics, right? Custom terraforming as well as custom scenery objects for the terminal hangar and more hand-placed taxiways, runway lights, and more full day and night lighting, as well as some handcrafted markings. So let's quickly go to the screenshots to see if we can find some cool pictures of that. You can see the safety surfaces, also that wear and tear on the buildings. That's something I like. Makes it more realistic. What else did they add? Well, not a lot more, but again, right, what they said in their release notes is there. Then we've got MK Studios. They released the Adelaide Airport. Yankee Papa Alpha Delta is the southern gateway to Australia, located 6 kilometers from the city center and featuring a single terminal for both domestic and international flights. So it's highly accurate, according to them. Terminal interior is modeled, detailed buildings and infrastructure based on thousands of references, up-to-date layout, also really important, including the new taxiway. And there are a lot of custom things like the terrain elevation and runway profiles, the taxiway signs, the taxiway lighting and models, the approach light systems and the jetway models, which with walkthrough option in Flight Simulator 2024. And there's the new safe dock flex docking devices, but those are static, so likely they're not doing anything. But hey, they added it. This is the airport. Doing the, let's say, landing part. These are the jetways. Now we've got the interior of the terminal buildings. More interior. And this is what it looks like, I would say. Some kind of internal... So maybe these is the access point to the airport. I'm not sure. And this is the non-airport facing, or the airport facing side 3 with the jetways, with some aircrafts. Then we've got the parking spots for your cars. Then we've got a large retail company over there. Or furniture company, I should say. Then we've got the, it looks like, cargo part of the airport. Probably also some hotel is included. So, a lot of nice things are being added by this package created by MK Studios. And that's where we end this video, where we looked at all the new items in the marketplace for Flight Simulator 2020, focused on airports and scenery enhancements, although there were 2 aircrafts developed by Dream Scenery, which I didn't expect. I hope you liked it. If you're now searching for some new aircraft or aircraft liveries, or maybe some new activities, then have a look at the description of this video, because there are links to those videos as well. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you back next week.